Welcome back to Waterworld! In the last part, we fought, Link fought his shadow, the true self, and awakened his persona.
Good for him. You gotta face your shadows before you can overcome them.
It's true.
For clarification,
lost all memory of part 28.
Persona 4 is all I'm playing right now.
Right?
Persona 4 is all I'm playing right now, and yeah, I'm also playing Golden, because that's what's on Steam, so there's even more content. Ouch. Anyway, we're still in the Water Temple. By the way, I want to know something that I didn't realize until last night. Apparently, in regards to the anime adaptations, only Persona 4's anime was dubbed. The Persona 3 movies and Persona 5 anime were not.
Oh,
there you go.
Well, alright.
It's and I just wondering why. The franchise is profitable. You'd think that it'd be in your best interest to do that.
Yeah, it's interesting. Hit that heart.
Hit that heart.
Link's skin must have gone through a lot during this adventure, because first he's in the Fire Temple in extreme heat, probably like a dry heat sauna, and now he's in a very humid environment.
Skin's gonna turn cherry red by the end of this. Holy
cool water,
I'd also like to remind you that when he entered Zora's domain, the whole place was frozen, and he was in the flat-out ice caves before that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So he's got nearly. He might as well be getting third-degree burns.
This was crucial.
He got frostbitten.
This was crucial. The frostbite was crucial, because without that, if he jumped into the water, he would have had his face melted off.
Oh, yeah, he would have just been, fucking toast.
Mm-hmm.
So, this was actually very smart logic.
Yeah.
For clarification, I do not know if that's how things work, so don't try that at home, kids.
Yeah, don't. If you go into the Fire Temple, you come back out, and your face looks like fucking Freddy Krueger, and then you can't go in the water after that. Do not go in the water, because your face will fall off.
Well, clearly the tunics protected him.
Yes, clearly, for the most part, except for his goddamn face.
Right.
That pretty boy pixie face right there.
That's why, like I said, he's not completely invincible. It only helps him survive. It doesn't completely save him. But like I said, if he wore a morph suit, then he would be invincible.
Would technically the tunics be morph suits?
No, because they're not covering his face.
That's true. But then why does his face get to stay the same the entire time through all these environmental hazards? Is it because Nintendo just doesn't want to go through the trouble of making Link look super fucked up after going through?
That's probably it.
Weren't you just here?
Yeah, I went too far, fell into a pit, and it respawned me by the chest.
I see.
Oh, sorry, not a pit, the whirlpools. You want to avoid the whirlpools.
That is dog shit. I see. Interesting. Good lore. Is it time for the Byron Oots?
It is time for the Fire and Oots.
The Fire and Oots.
It's time for the Fire Emblem. But Gabe still hasn't recorded it.
Nope.
Just like how he still hasn't recorded.
Nope.
Despite the fact that it's been weeks.
Yep.
Just taking a sweet-ass time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's fine. I mean, you work, so just...
I do.
It's... Eh.
I do exist.
So,
yeah, exactly,
so here's the thing.
You've got
here's
a life
the thing,
outside
okay?
of doing this.
I'm waiting on 4 people's lines, including Gabe's recording of that. Of the 4 people I messaged, only 2 of them responded, and Gabe didn't until I called him hours later.
Yes. While I was asleep.
Oh, man.
Which gave me the... Are you trying to... Oh, with water. I was like, you can't...
You caught a fairy in a bottle.
You can't put a pot in a bottle. You put the bottle in the pot.
No, you put the pot in the bottle. The pot can fit in the bottle. If it's a really big bottle.
You put the arrows in the bottle.
What the fuck? I can't even see a goddamn fairy to catch in the bottle. Where is it? Where the fuck is it, dude?
Nowhere. Everywhere and nowhere. You get up that ledge, boy. Huh, I wonder where you shoot.
I do think that was kind of clever, though.
I wonder.
I wonder.
I wonder.
Eyeball wonder.
Eyeball.
Oh, that's kind of a disturbing thought, is that when you have to push those buttons, you gotta fucking shoot an arrow into somebody's eye.
I know, if someone shot an arrow into my eye, that would definitely push my buttons.
Hey, that's a good one. I like that. That was very clever, Katie.
Kiri likes it, Gabe doesn't.
I heard the disappointment in Gabe's voice. He's like, oh, god damn it, no. Well, if you come to the game, and if you don't stay for the dad jokes, well, then you're fucked.
That man is dead.
Evan, does that mean I'm dad now and not mom? Wait, Will's dad.
Yeah.
2 dads.
Oh.
Hey, you know what? It makes sense.
It's Pride Month.
Yeah. But it won't be by the time this goes up.
Yeah.
Well, shit. You know what?
We're at
Wait,
the end of
say
June
two
at
dads
the
were
time of
married.
this recording.
Yeah. Dude, if you're gay, you're sick as fuck. Oh god.
Yeah, if you're gay, you always have a cold. Sorry, I don't make the rules.
Wow, so we started recording this one right off the heels of part 23, and this one's even longer.
Yeah, it's 45 minutes.
Oh god.
Yeah.
So, like, this is what I was getting at when I said the moment we stepped in here, fuck the water temple.
Is there?
I'd rather not do that.
I would rather
There's
not
a
do
lot.
that
You're
either.
right. There is a lot to do.
Yes, I would rather not fuck an entire temple because that sounds painful. That sounds
Also
impossible.
It's a lot to
Religious.
take in.
Yeah, there just needs to be a sign that says, don't fuck the temple.
Don't bang the walls, please.
It's like a sign that says, don't molest the bears.
What? What?
From frickin'
What?
acid, from Cyanide and Happiness.
Oh.
I like
I-
cyanide and happiness.
I just like cyanide.
Gabe, no.
That's
please.
why I eat 12
Please don't,
apple
Gabe.
seeds every day. Times
Gabe
100.
Gabe, if
What was
you
it,
like
arsenic?
cyanide that much, just,
Good
you know,
arsenic.
gather up as many apple seeds as you can and just friggin' eat them by the mouthful, I guess.
Hang on, I forgot. Maybe it was arsenic.
Handful,
not
no,
apple seeds.
sorry.
I could be leading you guys astray.
Yeah, don't eat apple seeds. Those are bad for
Whatever,
you.
eat
Just eat
apples.
the apple. If you're gonna eat any part of the apple, eat just the apple, but don't eat the seeds or the core. Or I guess
It
just
is
don't eat the
cyanide.
seeds, you can eat the core. I don't fucking know.
I see. Interesting.
You can save the apple seeds to maybe grow an apple tree.
Maybe it's arsenic.
They call me.
I don't know,
Johnny.
dude.
Now,
Well,
I
in
know
life
that-
gives you lemons, you can use the lemon rind, you can use the lemon peel and dry them, you can use the lemon seeds to grow lemons, and you can just eat the pulp and use the juice.
As I used to
So,
say when I was in high school, when life give you lemons, eat the lemons and suck it up.
Yep.
Just kidding.
good.
Drink,
That's
get
not my
the
actual
lemon
advice.
juice, drink and eat it. Eat straight up lemons.
Eat the lemons and prove how tough you are.
You know what?
Just eat
You
the
know what?
lemon in one bite. Don't even bother peeling it. Just eat the fucking lemon.
Don't even chew it, just swallow it.
Eat it like an apple.
You know what? I'm gonna make lemonade
Wait, you
here.
swallow apples whole?
No! I'm not a fucking Yoshi.
You know what? I'm gonna make lemonade here. First thing I'm gonna do is go buy a purse, and then I'm gonna fill that purse with that was the full line? I don't remember, actually. Do you remember
Fill
that?
that purse with lemons.
I
And
do.
just crush the fucking lemons to get the
Did it
juice
say
and
he-
just drink the juice straight up. No sugar, no water, no nothing.
A lot of vitamin C. You will not have a cold and therefore not be gay. Uh-oh. Don't tell don't tell us.
We'll tell the
Don't tell
anti-gay
people
churches.
that.
Lemons provide safety from scurvy and kill the gay, which is sad.
Alright, found it. You know what?
I want to be able to make jokes like that, but then I realize that some people could take me the wrong way, so please understand that I mean no harm.
Of course, same here. I would never mean any harm to that community because it's not a bad community.
Yeah. I found the quote, by the way, guys. You know what? I'm gonna turn lemon into lemonade here. I'm gonna go to the mall and buy a purse, and then I will fill that purse with a copper brick and beat the ever-loving shit out of you!
Eat a pickle.
A purse full of bricks. Not bad. Not bad at all.
I just got a pickle out of my fridge.
Gotta love Gino.
Mr. Fratelli.
Alright, so, segueing to that, I guess, Gabe, who do you want as the rest of the Smash DLC?
I gotta choose 5 people, dude.
Giant pickle time.
It's 5 whole characters.
What, are you
Fuck.
saying that you don't know 5 characters?
I do know 5 characters, but all of them have no chance of getting in. Okay, wait, hold on. I'm just
You
gonna
think
say.
Lightning McQueen has a chance to get in?
No, I just want a Trick Hicks me costume. Okay. Here's my answers. I have 5 to go. Okay. All right, here we go. Bandana Waddle Dee. So Bandana
course.
Dee. Of course.
The
That's
boy.
like my numero. That's my numero uno pick.
The actual man.
The actual man. Like when they say, like, you know, "Oh, you're the man," they actually are referring to the savior of humanity. Bandana Dee. Jesus. Waddle Dee walked so Jesus could run.
Waddle Dee waddled so Jesus could run.
Yeah. Okay, so Waddle Dee, right? Bandana Dee specifically. Even though, again, the next ones are unlikely to happen just because of either how stingy the game companies are or literally just how unlikely it is to happen. I think Tifa would be good. I mean, I know, again, Square Enix is pretty stingy.
I don't expect... I feel like if they were going to bring in another Final Fantasy character, it'd be from a different Final Fantasy game.
That's true. But with the release of Final Fantasy VIII Remastered, that's all people are thinking about.
8 remastered?
7 Remastered.
I
7.
swear to God, if they bring in Sephiroth,
To be fair,
that's gonna
8
be
remastered
kind
is
of
something that
sad.
came out not that long ago, too, so...
Yeah. You're my boy Squall. Let's go. Whose name was turned into Leon because Squall is a dumb name.
Leon S. Kennedy.
You know, I do remember in the first Kingdom Hearts,
Leon Belmont.
Yuffie. Yuffie
Yeah,
referred to Leon as Squall, but then Leon just fucking comes in and he's just like,
That's
it's
Leon.
Leon. And it's like, wait a fucking minute. Now that I understand that his original name was Squall, why the fuck did he change it to Leon? Does he just hate his original name? Because he said it with such just flat out.
You see,
I don't
the reason
know.
is
He seems
because
so
nobody
annoyed
likes
with
Final
people calling
Fantasy
him
VII.
Squall.
The reason is because nobody likes Final Fantasy VIII.
Ah, okay.
Nobody.
Not
Nobody
even
will
Leon himself likes Final Fantasy VIII.
Because I really like Final Fantasy VIII. I love that game.
FF8,
Nobody does.
like you know how people always like exaggerate Cloud as like this emo guy. That's what Squall was already.
Yeah.
Oh God.
But like the thing is, the combat's really tight, and like Squall has a cool sword gun blade.
Oh
There you
yeah, he did have a sword gun. Even in in the first Kingdom Hearts, he had that.
Well, that's
Sword
because it was a
gun.
reference
Yes,
to
sir.
the actual thing.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
All right.
anyway,
So
continuing.
Yeah. So Tifa Lockhart, Bandana Waddle Dee, Rex from Xenoblade 2, because I'm replaying that game and holy shit, what a game! It's long. I think this is one of my answers, but I think Crash would be an interesting rep.
Yeah, I think so.
Because you know how like they made an entire moveset for Sonic, right? They can do the same for Crash Bandicoot. And so that's why I feel like everyone's, argument against Crash is kind of invalidated because in Brawl because I guess you can say that Sonic's, only moves were the homing attack, spin dash, and the
Spin dash again.
And his spin dash again.
And
Meanwhile,
spring
Crash
jump,
has
which isn't really an
actually more
attack,
moves
but
than
also
that.
it doesn't go into free fall, so it's okay.
Yeah. But like those are his only moves, and they made him a full moveset. They gave him aerials, they gave him jab, they gave him tilts, they gave him everything. They can do the same with Crash.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I mean, why was there an argument that Crash wouldn't have any moves?
Because he only spins. like in the game.
He only
spins.
spins.
Yeah, he only
just
spins.
spin. He gets
So-
a bunch of these other moves.
I mean,
does,
yeah, you
but-
can always make something work. Like, I mean, Sonic's moveset is limited because he was such a last-minute addition to Brawl.
Yeah.
Oh,
And, like,
that
if
makes
you
sense.
remember, like, Sakurai himself even mentioned that a lot of his moveset outside of that, like, took reference to stuff like Sonic the Fighters.
Yes.
Anyway, who else? Still got one more.
I do.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Thought you could think of 5 people, Gabe.
I did.
That you
I
thought of 4.
I convinced myself I could. You thought you were hot shit, huh, kid? Think you can think of 5 characters? Not on my type, dickhead.
What if SpongeBob SquarePants was in Smash?
You know what? Actually, I would like that. SpongeBob for Smash.
There was actually an interview with Sakurai where he said that people have asked him for SpongeBob, and he just, like, laughed saying it was impossible.
Oh,
You know what? Okay, that's fair enough. If he feels like it can't be done, then that's perfectly fair.
All right. Okay, I got it. I have a joke answer, aka another one that I know isn't going to happen. But then I have my actual answer.
Oh, we got it.
So-
Actual answers here.
Okay. So I think it'd be fucking hilarious if Goku actually got into Smash.
Ooh.
I think it'd be
fun.
so funny, dude.
Alternatively, Gino.
Alternatively, Gino. I think it'd be hilarious if Goku got into Smash. That'd be fucking.
You see, like, honestly, like, I know I play it, like, I like many people, I don't actually believe that Gino would get into Smash, but,
Yeah.
I am still of the mind that if he actually did get in, despite my not believing it, it'd be really cool.
Yeah.
Just because he pretty
Yeah.
much was better than everyone else in Mario RPG.
Yes. No, for sure.
Mario RPG is funny because, like, you know, it lets you choose between, like you have to have Mario in the front, but it lets, like, you choose between all 4 other different characters. But then the Mario, Gino, Peach formation is the only one that matters.
Yes, sir. Like, you just forego 2 entire characters. Like, oh, who cares?
To be fair, Mallow gets used due to being mandatory for a while, but Bowser is... Like, you experiment with him when you first get him, and then you just never use him.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Even though he is the big brawler man, he doesn't.
Anyway, you said you also had a legitimate answer.
Yeah. I think, and it's not for the reason that's probably considered, because, you know, I talk about porn all the time. And that actually might be a lead into my answer. Oh, interesting.
I was like, oh
You
boy, here we
already
go.
mentioned
Probably
Tifa,
not a great lead in, and I should express the fact that,
but
well,
Gabe,
yes, I have indulged. I have also played the game, and I thought the
Just give us
combat
the
in
answer.
this.
Gabe, you
I-
already mentioned Tifa.
Very good, very funny. This 2B from Nier Automata. Now, I thought that
I haven't
game.
played the game, but I've not heard a single bad thing about it.
Okay, so not heard a single bad thing. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Basically,
then I
everyone
guess I'll
I've
just.
heard play it has said that they thought it was wonderful.
Okay, well, I'm not saying it's a bad game. I mean, I played. There's so many endings in that game, and I've played through the game 6 times now to get 6 different endings.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many endings. And that means I've played through the entire game 6 times. That's a lot. That's a lot of game to go through, man.
I mean, that's a long time to look at that 300 polygon ass.
Yes, sir. Yeah, she weighs 328 pounds. But hey, man, nice.
I said polygon.
Polygon, yeah.
Polygon. I think
But-
a cube should be the next character in Smash.
Yeah, Quirb. Or Kirby.
Kirby, but cube-shaped.
Kirby
Rectangular
shaped. I guess I'll tell you the gripes I have with the game. Combat sometimes feels a little swingy, sluggish, and kind of weightless. Like you just can swing a big fuck sword and not.
Listen, I wasn't saying that I didn't think the game had flaws. I just haven't heard anyone speak illy of the game is what I meant by that.
Yeah. No, I dig. But I'm surprised because a lot of people who like the game still have, issue with the combat.
I mean,
the
that's
combat
just
is
how people feel about most games they like.
That's true.
You know, Mother 3 is one of my favorite games ever made, but, I still, like, get irked about, like, the, archaic, inventory format.
Yeah. But even though she is in Soul Calibur 6 as a DLC, I still feel like she could go and smash. And if not that, at the very least, a Mii Fighter costume.
She'd probably have to get some modifications made to her in the same vein as Bayonetta.
Yeah, for her to be playable for good little boys and girls.
All right. So, I guess it's my turn to talk about who I... Oh, by the way, Gabe, you forgot to mention the inevitable addition of Eliwood from Fire Emblem.
Oh,
who plays exactly like Roy.
Well, Eliwood would be so fucking stupid. Give me Hector. Give me an axe character.
No, it has to play... It has to have the Marth moveset.
No.
Which I say as a joke in of itself, because Marth's moveset... Marth and Roy's movesets are very different these days.
Yeah. When they brought his ass back in Smash 4, they had to change him. Because what, you wanted 2 Marth clones? Well, Lucina and Roy? Yeah, go fuck yourself.
Only Lucina's a Marth clone. Roy is a former Marth clone.
Lucina, yeah.
That's the point I'm trying to make. Roy has as many differences to his moveset as Luigi does to Mario. Anyway, so I've kind of fluctuated with who I think would be neat. There are 2 definite characters that I would want in here, and like, yeah, I know you know what they are, but I'm still gonna go into the deets of the details in the deedly details.
Into the details.
I'm trying to see if I can find my list, but I don't know. And in the process, I found I found a post I made back in 2017 before Smash Ultimate was even announced, where I made a joke with Nolan about Honoka Kosaka Smash DLC. Oh my god. Okay. I probably have like the image file on here because I don't know if it's the same as what I currently feel or not.
Carrie, if there was a picture of you, would it be a shape pig?
You have to bleep that out. Caught me off guard there.
Unacceptable.
That was a good one.
Unacceptable.
That was really good. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's... You know what? That might confuse the computer system, but I would be open to it.
Well, someone's get their camera clipped through the wall.
Okay. So the list that I put was not one made from desires. So, I mean, not entirely, but more out of what I thought would be a realistic one that worked. Until one of the slots inevitably had to be closed through the mere addition of an ARMS character.
Yes, sir.
But anyway, going off of characters I already want, like Gabe mentioned before, Bandana D.
Let's go.
Arl Naja from Moto Monogatari and Puyo Puyo because, well, I love that series. I think should be a neat addition, good representation. Also, the second puzzle game rep. But I also have alternative desires for a 4th Sega rep, if not Arl. Because I'd also be down with my boy Kiryu.
Hell yeah.
Dude, imagine if Kiryu got into Smash.
Yakuza is a good game.
Yeah, let's see, Reimu Hakure, because Toho is good, and also, like, even if you're not really big on it, it still means that we get Toho music in Smash.
Is there? With inevitable remixes as well.
Yeah, I'm thinking probably, Maiden's Capriccio, Love Colored Magic, Necro, and of course, UNO was her.
Is there?
Yes, sir.
With inevitable remixes as well. Yeah, I'm thinking probably Maiden's Capriccio, Love Colored Magic, Necrophantasia, and of course, UNO was her. Is there? 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 Is there?
Anyway, let's see. Who else would the me want? I think we could use some Dante from Devil May Cry.
Yeah.
Or alternatively, I'd also think it'd be neat to have either Leon or Jill from Resident Evil
Ooh,
as a Capcom rep.
Sir.
Um,
For his jab, Leon wields a gun.
for his jab.
No, yeah, he does CQC.
CQC would be a throw, just like with Snake.
Of course. What about his knife swing?
Anyway, I did just mention more than 5 characters, so I think would be cool additions. So my time is done. Notice how that took significantly less time than Gabe.
Well, because I like to think
That must be as strong as Mario's butt, because that looked like a really heavy stone.
that is a heavy stone.
I'm sorry, I spaced out, and then I just hear Carrie being like, "You must have a strong butt like Mario," because and I'm just thinking, it sounds like she's about. I honestly
Mario
thought
eats
you were
a
about
lot
to
of
say,
honey.
because that is a massive butt.
Mario
of
eats a
Mario.
lot of Mario eats a lot of honeycombs. Yeah,
Yep. Yep.
Sorry.
Mario eats his honeycombs. It's weird.
I just fucking spaced out for a bit, and the next thing I just hear is that. I'm sorry, Carrie.
That's totally fine. I turned my brain off too when we start talking about games I don't know.
And then I had to snap you back. I could tell. That's why I had to snap you back in with the JPEG joke.
That was really good.
Yeah.
Anyways, looks like we're just still getting to where we need to go.
Yeah,
Still-
notice how we're
still
only
bullying
about
this
a
stuff.
little over half done with this part.
Oh,
we're
you
still-
fuck
we're
this
still-
goddamn stupid temple.
Yeah,
Seems
look
like
at
a
all
lot
this
of just going
block
places and
pushing.
figuring out how to
Gotta
build
say, this
places.
really is the best game ever made, isn't it?
Yeah.
And
Oh.
yeah, less little upskirt there for some reason. Way to go, Mr. Camera. Way to go.
What
way
the
to
fuck
go.
happened there?
Oh, you heard
Dude,
it here first, folks. Whoa.
I did not want to see that. Poor Link.
Why does he get surprised every time a door like that slams behind him?
Because
Yeah, that's a good question. It's almost like, why does
think
Luigi
you
get
should come
startled
to
every
expect-
time a ghost freaking comes out of nowhere?
because he's
He
afraid
should
of
come to
ghosts.
expect. He's the ghost switch. He's Knuckles.
He's the Oh no. Can you ride those geysers back up to the top?
You gotta schmoot yourself back up there with the schmook shot.
Did you just say schmooked yourself back up?
Yeah, you have to schmoot yourself.
Is that different than shoot yourself up?
Yes.
Is that different
darn,
from
I'm
shoot
sh-
yourself?
I've schmat myself.
Had to
I'm
avoid
going to
getting
take a-
swamped by the
Be right
man.
back. I gotta take a free commentary, Schmidt.
I was a little concerned.
I'm just joshing you, Carrie.
That's my brother's name.
I never
Gary?
thought that
No,
be so
Josh.
simple, but
I found a way. I found a
You have
way.
to just get yourself in the middle of one of those geysers and then have it bring you back to the top.
It'll push you out. It says no, go away. I don't like you.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir.
It'll shoot you through the roof.
That's why you gotta jump on top.
Yeah, there you go.
Ah.
Oh,
Choose
that
that hook
sounds,
shot, brother. See,
that sounds really tedious. Oh, it does. Is it bringing you up? Oh.
No, I don't.
No.
You
Darn.
raise me up.
All right, here we go.
That's for all you Christian music listeners out there.
No, it's not about God raising you up. It's about elevators.
No, it's about a poker game.
I like the idea that it's not about God, it's just about freaking elevators, and yet it sounds so serious and
I was gonna
genuine.
say, like,
But
it's
then
that
in
song,
the
but
interview,
it's-
they're just like, no, this song is actually about an elevator.
He's like, what do you mean? I'm agnostic. It's about elevators.
I love that idea. That would make it even better.
That's funny.
Big stones are back. The big boulders.
boulders.
Now I can just imagine
Evan, do you
the.
remember
Oh, go
the
ahead.
boulder in Avatar? the guy. The boulder.
Yeah.
The boulder doesn't feel too good about beating up a little girl.
Gabe,
What?
I've only watched the first season of Avatar.
I've seen Avatar.
And I want to note that I only saw it recently. I didn't watch Avatar when it was new, Gabe.
Oh god damn it! It's those twerking clams again.
Yeah.
So
Those clams
I'm
are
imagining.
little fishy.
I'm imagining a really like a slow motion dramatic video of someone going up in an elevator with "You Raise Me Up" playing.
I
in
was
the
gonna say
background.
that, but like similarly, it's just a compilation of like elevators like moving or being built.
But, Gabe, I can say that I've seen enough of Avatar to be familiar with Cabbage Guy.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
Cabbage Guy's the best character in the show.
It's
Hey,
iconic.
cabbages!
It goes Cabbage Guy, Sparky Boom Man, then the Boulder. Gary knows what's up.
Sorry.
Sparky Boom Man is the best character in the show. Aside from
Yeah.
Cabbage, like I said. Sparky Boom Man. What a fucking fantastic character.
What the fuck is this article that I just came across?
I'm nervous.
Oh my god, oh no!
What happened?
So, you want to know how people have been waiting since 2013 for the continuation and final movie in the Rebuild of Evangelion series?
Yes.
It got delayed again.
Ah.
It's supposed to come out
do
next month, finally.
Do you hear that in the distance, Evan? It's the sound of 100 people crying.
Just 100.
Just 100 people crying. That is tragic.
There's a very
Oh, guess
exact
who it is?
amount of people who cry.
It is exactly 100.
It's a small amount relative to the world population.
It is.
Okay, so when's
Just
it
the
coming
whisper.
out now? When is it coming out now?
What they say?
Next year.
I gotta find the date. Gotta find the date.
That's me when I'm looking at a calendar.
Oh wait, this was announced back in April that it
My
was
date,
delayed.
And then I realized I'm single and alone forever.
Oh, Gary.
It's a joke. I don't care. Wait, so what did Evan say?
This was announced in April that it got delayed. I don't see
Okay.
a new date on here, but the theatrical release poster has the tagline "Bye Bye All of Evangelion," which is meant to indicate that this will likely be Anno's final Evangelion-related product.
That's fair.
That
Good for
is
him.
fair.
Finally moving on.
Yep. I'm debating whether to eat my second pickle, but I also want to make something else for lunch, so...
If you eat a pickle, do you turn into a pickle?
The plight of man.
Do
Should I eat this pickle now?
To eat or not to eat a pickle.
That is the question. Whether 'tis noble in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of pickle spears.
I ate one about a half an hour ago, so I don't know if I want another.
So, just to be clear how much this movie has been delayed, do you want to know when it was originally scheduled to come out?
Wasn't
When?
it?
Fall of 2015.
That's right. I
And
remember
then
it. I
Anno
remember
started
hearing about
working on Shin Godzilla.
That guy
I remember
seems like he just
hearing about
follows
it.
Squid.
Yeah, I remember hearing about it in
I hear
sophomore
Shin
year.
I heard that Shin Godzilla, as far as like Godzilla movies go, is probably the darkest movie next to the original.
You haven't seen it?
I don't watch kaiju movies.
Okay. As a child who was weaned on Godzilla movies, it is safe to say that that movie is, oh, it's so good.
The
dude.
original or the new or Shin Godzilla?
Okay. You don't need to watch any of the other movies to watch Shin Godzilla. Like, you can if you want to understand some of like the musical references they have in there, or like, you know, some of the musical references, or some of like, you know, they mention like a couple character names are based off character names in like the Godzilla films over the years. But Evan, I cannot stress this enough. Even if you don't like kaiju movies, that movie is so good. I implore you. And you know I don't recommend stuff often. I implore you to watch it. It's very good.
Alright.
And yes, when they say it is dark, it is absolutely dark. There is like... Okay, so I'm not going to spoil anything really, but when Godzilla's like... Because he comes out in 3 different forms, or actually technically 4, but because... And they explain it in the movie pretty well. But like when his final, like his third his final form emerges on land, and like literally just ruins everything. It is truly one of the most hopeless feelings in the movie. There's just this thing.
Clearly, this is because Evangelion's director was behind it.
Yes, and it's actually it has some Evangelion music in it too. I can't remember the song. It does not. Also, hold on, to go off tangent. Did you hear about that 4D ride, like Evangelion versus Godzilla? It's
No.
There's like a theme park ride about it.
Anyway, on the note of Evangelion delays, 3.0 came out in 2013, and it took until 2017 for the dub to be released. That was a strange one, because, like, I would not have expected it to take that long.
Yes, sir.
So that means even when the third one is released, it still might be a lot longer until the dub is.
Well, the thing about the dub is that it was released in theaters in a relatively timely manner, but I think somebody at, like, Studio Kara was unsatisfied with how the
you
dub
just
came
got
out.
punched. Sorry, that startled me.
So they had Funimation just completely re-record the whole thing, which delayed the release of the dub by a couple of years.
Yes, sir.
Huh.
I don't think we're gonna have this problem. I don't think they'll probably have this problem again, just like because like the nature of simuldubs means that they can get on it pretty fast. Hell, I think it's worth noting that like both of the My Hero Academia movies came out around the same time as the Japanese version, and also like wait, this was Funimation as well. I forgot Bandai ain't a thing anymore.
Yeah.
The Code Geass movie that came out, I think last year, that also was released dubbed in a pretty timely manner, and it was magnificent. Although I was confused by the fact that some characters who were dead were suddenly alive, and I'm not talking about Lelouch.
Now roll.
I'm actually mostly talking about Cornelia.
Completely.
Yeah, Cornelia's a good stage, Amelia.
Sorry.
Link, look out! That isn't normal water over there. It's
What?
Drinkable water.
Oh, all right. Let's get the straw out, guys.
Is it boiling? Is it starting? What's happening?
There's a guy in there.
Yeah, there's a mank in here.
A mank?
Yeah, it's just man, but with a K at the end. There's a mank. Just be careful, this mank's gonna fuck you up.
Gonna fuck you up.
Guess who it is? It's still.
Does it get out of the water?
We're above the surface now. Why is there still a watery effect?
Wait, why is there still a water effect?
Oh, that's why.
Oh, I see.
Is that
It's Geb.
It's more.
It's
It's a giant Quantamina.
I was just gonna say the name Morpha, and then you went for the JoJo reference.
Yeah.
Boy.
There's a stand called Geb. It's just water. Oh
God.
what the fuck is this?
This boss fight fucking sucks.
Destroyed.
I take so long on this fight that I just fast forward through the whole thing.
Jesus
You know what?
Christ.
That's probably for the best.
It looks like it's in 60 FPS.
Oh my god.
Imagine
Well, I mean, it does
did
from my
edit
end,
this fight,
brain
dude. This
damage
shit
from
would probably be.
freaking-
If he didn't edit this fight, dude, actually, deadass, thank you. If he didn't edit this fight, this might have gone over like 50 minutes.
I would
yeah.
have probably separated parts, but then other part would have been uninteresting.
Ooh, yeah.
So I realize it doesn't from your end specifically because you guys are looking at a 30 FPS video, thanks Google Drive. But from the perspective of the YouTube video, like when that goes up, as well as what I'm looking at, because I'm just looking at the base file, speeding this up really does just make it look like it's in 60 FPS now. It's so fucking smooth.
Schmoove. So
This
tell
is
us
long.
a
Oh my
bit
God.
about this boss fight, Evan. Why did
You wait a lot, and then if you fuck up even slightly, he picks you up and slams you.
he
Oh,
does.
so that's what that you flying through the air part is.
Yes.
Man, Link is
Nick
gonna have so
slamming.
much brain damage after this.
Honestly.
Link probably has a lot of brain damage. In fact, I mean, every time you use the grapple hook and go flying towards something, I notice it looks like he bashes his face in when he does.
Yeah.
Although he often sometimes just grabs ledges.
I 100% remember this boss being long.
So,
Because,
here's the
again,
real question though, Gabe. What fight would you consider worse, this or Georg in Majora's Mask?
Georg, because he's got a bad attitude that smells like fish.
Actually, that was like boss fight structure.
Oh, boss fight structure?
Yeah.
Yes, Georg still.
Georg still.
Yes,
I
Georg still.
actually disagree.
Really?
Because I kind of, like, for the commentary, I kind of cheesed him a little bit
Oh, really?
by, like, staying in the, I stayed in the,
Die.
it played.
Yeah. You popped.
It's
I'm not
like,
sure
if you
what
stay away from the edges,
Dreaming.
if you stay away from the edges, it's very unlikely he'll cause you too much shit.
Yeah, but that was a... What the fuck?
It's the world's fastest evaporation I've ever seen. I think.
What is he turning into?
Wait.
He looks like the fucking Gigginox from Monster Hunter.
Okay.
But yeah. It's a good time.
The point
Tommy.
is that he's dead, and
Yes. He is dead as dicks.
dead as...
Well,
I don't know how accurate that phrase is.
yes, right.
Oh, you know what audio clip I should have put here now that I think about it? Because it's a liquid monster. And it
What?
has the liquidy sounds.
Oh, Liquid from...
No, I was thinking, you killed me! Good!
Good.
The one word Link actually says in this whole game is just good.
To be fair, it was Zelda
Cheers.
say. Oh,
She's
it's
dead.
Fish Lady!
She's dead.
She's dead.
She is
Wait, really?
dead. Yes. That's why they're here.
But she
If you're
awakened
here,
as a
you're dead.
sage so she can still talk to us. I would have expected no less from the man I chose to be my husband. Zora's domain and its people
no.
will eventually return to their original state. As a reward, I grant my eternal love to you.
You see, Link was like, bro, what?
No.
I'm ready for that guy.
Well, that's what I want to say, but I don't think I can
totally
offer that
asked for
now, seeing as I'm kind of dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to guard the water temple as the Sage of Water. And you're searching for the Princess Zelda? Ha! You can't hide anything from me! Ha!
I see.
Princess Zelda, she's alive. I can sense it,
You get
so
that
don't
far,
be
huh?
discouraged. I can tell that nothing will stop you in your quest for justice and peace. You must take this medallion. Take it respectfully. Don't take it disrespectfully, though.
Yeah.
How do you respectfully take it with both hands?
You know, at
She
least
is
she's not
apparently-
accusing
hey,
Link
she
of
is-
cheating.
Yeah, she. No, I was gonna say she is okay with a polyamorous relationship.
So she likes Zelda too, just like, yeah, you know what? You go on ahead and get that, Link.
I guess, man.
All right. That's
Seeing as she's
awfully
a
nice
princess.
of her.
Yeah.
You see, the reason why Link can't take it disrespectfully is because disrespecting is for Ganondorf.
Yes.
That's very true. He takes it very disrespectfully, as
You up- you
as
know,
you
you
do
got
as a
up tilt.
villain.
Yeah,
Side
see,
B
he'll
off
he'll
stage.
get you off the edge and then he'll go for the down tilt.
Yeah.
Sorry, down tilt. I meant to say down air.
I was gonna say down tilt. If you want to extend your combo in BM and 2-frame, I guess you can.
Smash Lingo.
As the water rises, the evil is vanishing from the lake. Also, I hear you were talking about Ganon and Smash. Well, I'm better than him.
I swear. But only in Smash 4 and Melee.
Did Ruda
Not
want to thank
and
me?
Brawl, kind of.
I see. We have to return peace to Hyrule for her sake too, don't we? Well, to be fair, everyone's better than Ganon and Brawl. Together, you and Princess Ruto destroyed the evil monster. Once again, the lake is filled with pure water. All is as it was here.
No brain eating amoeba.
Smooth brain moment, no ridges allowed.
Yeah, the amoeba ate the ridges.
Oh, Ruffles have ridges.
What if your
Ruffles.
ruffle didn't have ridges?
If Ruffles
I'm
didn't have
being
ridges,
insulted.
Then it's
wouldn't
Lay's.
eat, I wouldn't eat Ruffles, dude. Because they wouldn't be able to hold dip as well.
Ruffles are great. Have you seen the
Ruffles are
ones that are extra crunchy?
Yes,
Extra thick
crunch
ridges.
ruffles.
Extra thick!
Extra.
Thick.
Oh shit, Sheik just fucking took a sploosh.
Yeah, just remember that time when Aku ordered a pizza?
Of course.
Oh, that's what he was ordering. Yeah, I remember that. Why did he order it extra thick, though?
The cheese.
Oh,
Cheese
that's
extra.
okay. I see. He likes extra cheese on his pizza.
He does.
You know, the map of Lake Hylia looks like a stomach.
I was about to say, it's
Yes.
big tummy.
Yeah, it does.
What is inside of you, Link? Stop eating that.
It looks like stomach acid.
It does.
It does.
Alright, next time on Smash Team Games, we move on to something more interesting.
Top 3 fully, brother.